I was doing a 10 paint challenge, but sadly I had to add a couple things. So we have the 10 paint plus yellow ink plus snow terrain challenge. And for the paints, we have coal black Paynes Grey, Ork Flesh, the yellow ink, Hobgrot hide, bright yellow green, burnt red, Vallejo Steel, and then dark medium and light rust. And here is the finished model in question after about an hour or so painting. So here we have the Ork Big Boss Prime White, and for the 10 paint challenge I'm going to be doing Paynes Grey with some glaze medium on everything on the model except the skin. Everything but the skin, and then I actually left that t-shirt white as well. I'm going to go ahead with the Ork Flesh contrast with a little bit of yellow ink. Now that we have the base coat of the Ork Flesh as well as the Paynes Grey down, I'm going to go ahead with my third layer, which is going to be a Hobgrot hide for the bone, some edge highlights, and his shirt. So here I've put the bone down on some of his skin, his teeth, his lip, eyebrows, grip, little monster, a little bit on the Space Marine head, and his little flag in the back, his shirt around the bags, his little gun holder. And the next color I'll be using is bright yellow green from Pro Acryl. So with that bright green down on the skin tone, I'm going to go ahead with the burnt red and hit the mouth, the eye, the little monster on the bottom, that little box coming into his scope. I'll hit the scope as well. So now that I've got the red into some of these smaller details, we got 4 paints left, which is steel, dark rust, medium rust, and light rust. And yeah, after those paints we'll be done with the model. Besides the base, which the base I'm going to use some snow and some black for the rim. That's about it. So I've got the steel down. I touched up some of the green. And you know what? As is, it's a pretty good looking model. But I'm going to go ahead and do the dark, medium, light rust. And hit the base, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So this is the look on my Ork Big Boss. I managed to accomplish with the 10 paints. If you want to add some contrast, actually I'm going to add a little more of that rust to that bone. I'll do another layer on the shirt. And then for the base, I've actually got to cheat and use snow and then black for the rim. I'll show you guys the finished product. So there you have it. The Ork Big Boss, snow covered. You could see with those 10 paints I managed to do the shirt, the pouches, the base, some rust on the axe. With a few more highlight paints you could get a pretty high standard, but with just those paints and a quick paint job, see if I can catch this guy as well. I got the little guy, the helmet. So with just those few paints you get a pretty high quality model in about an hour, hour and a half. I want to do a side-by-side comparison of the Big Boss compared to the Warboss I just completed as well. I think the